Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today is Monday, so you know we're here with coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations all about you and your business. I'm here with my partner, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we are the Biz Chicks. So today we have a conversation that I'm sure will delight you. So we want to invite you, and we want to invite you to share and to follow us on these different channels. We're here with you on Facebook, um, Twitter, Periscope, and YouTube. So we hope you'll follow us along and find something entertaining as well as educational about how to run a better business. How you doing this morning, Cecilia? It's great to have you.
Yeah, she said she got her coffee on.
Cool.
I got water today.
Yes, I've got my tea going over here and my bottled water. So we just want to invite you to sit back and relax. I think you're going to be engaged by this conversation today. So what's up today, Fran? For coffee,
All
tea,
right.
conversations.
You
Oh,
know,
what about those folks watching on the replay, Fran?
yes, we want to say welcome to all the replay viewers, replay gang. Thank you for tuning in with us. And for everybody who's always tuned in on Mondays for coffee, tea, thoughts, and conversations. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to spend some time with us, and we definitely appreciate it. So today, we were thinking, it's the end of the year and it's November 30th.
End of the month.
End of the month, we got one more month before we are in 2021. And we thought, it's a good day to do some, I was going to say spring cleaning, but it's not, fall, winter cleaning. And we're talking about the digital clutter that we have accumulated over the so many years. We got to do something about it. So we talked about it a little bit this morning. Encouraging you to get to know your device, your phone, your laptops, your tablets, computers, all of that. We all have these different devices, and we don't have to use the stuff that they are capable of doing because we don't know what they're capable of doing.
Mm-hmm.
So during this month, we want to encourage you to take some time to get to know your device. One. The second thing is learn something new on that device, just one thing that you can use that you may not be using or get better at using it. And then the third thing is to declutter. I have several thousand emails on my computer, and I can see it because it tells me the exact number, 12,721 emails.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've already looked at the message, but it's still there. That's like having mail piled up on a table.
Mm-hmm.
12,000 pieces of mail stacked up on a table. Okay, Santa can have all that at the North Pole, but we don't need the stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of mail that come to us, right? Some of it's junk mail, and we don't know what to do with it. Some of it's important mail, and we still don't know what to do with it. We don't know that we can flag it, star it, or whatever, so that we can go back and find it. But
say that because it gets lost in the clutter. We need to talk about how to flag or star an item. Mm-hmm.
Right, because you can do it in you can do that in Apple Mail, Outlook, or
Gmail.
Google Mail, Gmail. I don't know about Hotmail and Yahoo, but you're supposed to be able to star or flag something so that you can go back to it and find it. Or else it just gets buried in the barrage.
Absolutely.
of email that just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. One of the ways that you can reduce digital clutter is to unsubscribe from things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, you signed up for something and you're no longer interested in it, unsubscribe from it, because what happens is you just get inundated with things and they keep coming at you and they keep talking to you, and you're taking a lot of time to delete that, right? You're trying to delete it, get rid of it, and it still comes at you. And so, you know, I use Apple Computer, and so in the mail, there is a way that it tells me that this is a mailing list and you can unsubscribe.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, really? And there's a blue button that says unsubscribe. And if I don't happen to use this particular thing, I can hit the unsubscribe button, and Apple Mail will send a message from me to unsubscribe from that mailing list.
Francine, I've actually gotten a notification saying, you haven't looked at this in a while. Are you sure you don't want to unsubscribe? I don't know which one is sending me that, but I've gotten several of them. You know, they got a point.
Right. Hey, Maureen. Yeah, so that is, you know, just getting rid of the digital clutter.
Yeah.
It's enough that you get mail from, you know, what do we do with junk mail that comes in the house? My thing is if my mail, I wish our mail box, which is one of the community mailboxes, if they would have a trash can chained to the mailbox, so that while I'm going through the mail, I can just take the unwanted
correspondence,
yeah, and drop it right into the trash bin and not have to be bothered with it. Now I got to bring it to my house and then have the discipline not to set it down on the table.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at mail over here that I've already opened. Just like,
so we want to take the mail, and when you bring it to the house, have a bin that you already don't let it come into the house. If it's junk mail, if it's physical junk mail, you take it and drop it in a bin before it even makes the house. I hate having stacks of mail like I have right now. Well, I'll get to it. The message that was in there is probably long past
or superseded by something.
Right.
You know, like I'm looking at statements, you know, billing statements, and I'm going, you know, this statement comes out every month. Okay, and the rest of it's online. So if I wanted to, you know, look up a purchase or something, I probably could just go back through the electronic statement. Yet I cling to this paper. I don't know what's going on.
Because we're thinking if the digital side goes down, where's the proof that I did something? They have proof too that you did something. So we have digital and in your face clutter, actual physical clutter. And we're talking about today the digital cluttering, decluttering digitally, getting in there, unsubscribing from things that you don't need to have. You know, Lumberjack is out of business. So why are you still holding on to their emails?
Okay, wow.
Now, the other way of decluttering is on your phone. How many apps do you have on your phone that you're not using? You can get thousands of apps, literally thousands of apps, because you're trying something new. Somebody said something and, oh, we have an app for this. Now, every restaurant that you ever go to is saying, download our app and order from there. And you're like, oh my gosh. Maybe it's better that if you're doing delivery, that you download the delivery company's app and then order through them, so that you don't have to download every restaurant app.
Individual one. I'm reading an article over here on the website about called. They had a a digital cleanup day, and that was September the 19th of 2020.
Oh,
Yes, and so Worldwide Digital Cleanup Day. I was not aware, or we would have we would have talked about this then. But they had some suggestions, and one of them was what you're talking about these apps. This is be bold, because we're scared to delete stuff. It says, be bold, delete all those unnecessary, forgotten old app games that you downloaded, but not yet even really tried. 'Cause especially over here on BizChicks, we download a lot of stuff to try it out.
right. And then it needs to go.
Then we don't revisit it. So if you
Go.
get some of that stuff on there, you might want to delete it. It says you won't start using them later either, for sure. So don't be scared, because they consume a lot of energy even when they're not in use.
Right.
It says sort your photos and delete any duplicates and blurry ones. Oh, Francine, since they have updated this iPhone, I am forever taking screenshots by accident. It's like I pick up my phone and that's it. See, it just took a screenshot because the buttons are in a place where I tend to put my fingers. And so when I pick it up and go like this, I got another screenshot. So I'm sure that there's some photos in there.
And that's the other part of the digital declutter. You don't need all them pictures. You took a picture of something just to and to show Aunt Millie or whatever. Okay, you can delete that now.
You took a picture of a receipt, put it over in the app where it was supposed to go, where you're keeping your receipts. You know what I'm saying?
You can delete that. It's okay to delete some photos. And I'm going to tell you, the more space they give you, the more stuff you're going to put in that space. Because Google gives you what it used to give you 5 gigs of storage space when you got with your Gmail account.
Okay.
And then if you clog it up, a lot of people made the mistake of Google said, hey, upload your pictures here and store them here. Well, when you upload all those pictures carry a lot more data and bandwidth than a text or your like a email. When you upload those pictures and those things get over to the Gmail account, now they have taken up so much space that you're getting this message like, okay, you're running out of room. You're going to need to delete or upgrade or purchase more space. Whereas,
morning, Yolanda.
So you might just want to, delete them off your phone before you take the picture. And then right when you take the picture, do you need to keep any of this? Because you know how we fire off pictures or make sure we take 2 or 3 to make sure it's not blurry or whatever. Right at that time, delete the ones you don't need. Right?
Yeah, just clean it up.
Just take care of it right then.
Oh, it's sort of like the kitchen, clean as you cook.
Right. Just take what you don't need, send it to whoever needs to get it, and get it off your phone. Oh, I'm going to use that photo. I'm going to post it to something, and 3-4 months later, it's still on your phone, taking up space, taking up valuable space. So one of the other things we were talking about was after doing a 20-minute cleanup. Remember Terry Savelle was talking about just take 20 minutes a day to declutter. So take 20 minutes, go in your email, delete the ones you don't need, just 20 minutes. Not the whole day.
Put the timer on your phone and just go 20 minutes.
20 minutes, not the whole day. I'm going to spend my weekend deleting just spend 20 minutes a day on your email. That way you know that you're not deleting something you need.
Because you're focused, you know what I mean? You're still cognizant of what it is you're deleting.
Right. Minutes. That's it. Don't do any more.
All right. Well, here's another suggestion for cleaning up your PC and your laptop. It says clean your PC and delete files that are duplicates. Now, see, I am the downloader of duplicates because I really don't know a lot about downloading. So I end up with 2, 3 copies. It says delete files that are duplicates and have become useless. Well, a duplicate is insignificant. Just save one of them. Sort your photos, delete duplicates and blurry ones, which you just said. Go through videos and delete watched or unnecessary files. Archive the important files. Be prepared to find amazing things on your computer. Yeah, I mean, how often do we go through the videos?
How many times do you watch a movie? See, I'm not one of those people who will buy a movie and play it on DVD. After I watch the movie, I'm not looking at it again. I saw the plot, I saw the ending, I'm good. I don't want to have, oh, I'm gonna buy that movie, and people have like an arsenal of movies. I'm like, why?
Some people are just into, movie libraries. If that's your thing, fine, get an external drive. But you know what I'm saying?
And that's a very good point. The external drive, instead of putting everything on your computer, because most computers now, especially MacBook Airs and some other PCs that are trying to be lighter in weight, they do not have a hard drive on it. So they give you like a little kind of like a flash drive type thing, but it only holds so much. It might be 128 gigs. That's not a lot.
What? Okay.
Or 256 gigs. And then as you're using it, it begins to take up a lot of space if you put movies and stuff on there. And then you get messages like, you are running out of room. Do this to clean it up. Get rid of, I've gone in and it said, get rid of some documents. I'm looking at these documents like, where did they come from?
How long have I had them? What is it?
In there, and you're like, oh my gosh. And I'm, you can't get paranoid. Delete. It's okay. Push the button. So we've got emails, we've got photos, we've got videos. All of these things are taking up a great deal of real estate on your computer, on your phone. And if you have iCloud, or if your stuff is living in a cloud, even if it's Google Cloud or whatever, you've got stuff that if you delete it on one, it's going to delete it on the other one, which is going to save you space. What else did they say, Terry?
Make new arrangements. Think how to avoid sending emails. Instead of that, use more co-working places. Keep the files in the cloud in one place, so there's no need to keep the same file in every computer. Stop sending okay and thank you emails. Be creative and live right.
Yep. And so with that thought, how many people, you still got text messages from conversations long back? You can program your phone so that the text message only lasts, you take a message and the message will be there for 30 days after after you have read the message.
So now, auto delete basically after 30 days.
It'll auto delete, right? Because a lot of times when you're taking messages or taking pictures and you're texting that picture to somebody, that picture stays in your phone, taking up space. Now you can text the person and then delete the picture. You can do that too. If you need to have a record of your conversation, because they are legal records, for what I do, me having a conversation with somebody, I need to keep that conversation and I need to copy the conversation and store it with the files, right?
Wow. Well, Maureen says here, I did this yesterday. I cleaned and deleted. Nicole says, I'm guilty. I am too, Nicole, in a lot of cases. Sometimes we're just preaching to ourselves. Let's hear. And then Nicole says, I need to clear out my text messages. Yeah, exactly what you're saying, Fran.
because okay, thank you, and it's back and forth, back and forth. I've got birthday messages and Mother's Day messages back from 2017 stuff. I
Mhm.
was like, okay, so I need to do a same 20-minute and go through my text messages and eliminate the ones that are no longer relevant or necessary.
Okay. Did you know?
Mm-mm. Do
Each,
tell.
each United Kingdom adult sending one less thank you email a day would save over 16,433 tons of carbon per day, the same as 81,000. Pardon me. Yeah, 81,000 flights to Madrid, and taking what is this here? 333,000 diesel cars off the road.
Just
That's only
by
one less thank you a day. And you know the UK is a lot smaller than the United States.
right.
Okay.
So just by
Okay, wait a minute. It takes the same amount of energy to deliver billions of spam emails as 2 million US households use a day. It also creates as much greenhouse gas as 3 million cars. This is
just
this
sending frivolous.
spam. So if you don't care about jamming up your computer, care about saving the planet. Okay. So it goes on to say around 62 trillion spam emails are sent every year, requiring the use of 33 billion units of electricity,
Mm,
causing 20 million tons of CO2 per year. 80% of this electricity is consumed by reading and deleting of spam. So if you get rid of your spam, you can help save all this energy.
so now that makes me really rethink my spam, because we all have a spam email, right? That we give to people when we don't want to be bothered, and
Mm-hmm.
you're interested in knowing about what they're offering, but we don't want them uh, contacting
Harassing
us
us.
and being in our main email. We
Mm-hmm.
have that side email over there.
Mm-hmm.
That one needs to be cleaned out too. Just and because it's a spam catching email, you can probably go in there and on what is it, Google. There's a way for you to go into settings and where you can show like 100 pages, or show 250 pages,
Mm.
or however many pages you want to show at one time. Hit select all,
And kiss them goodbye.
and hit bypass the trash, because if you do it and you hit delete, it'll send it over to the trash for it to hold on for a little while longer, but it's over
Mm.
in the trash. It's no longer in front of your face, but
Mm-hmm.
it's still over there. Now the garbage cans are all flooded over,
You know,
and you got empty trash.
it makes me think about my recycle that's stacking up as a result of the pandemic. I can see all that email just stacked over there in a
So
corner.
you just moved it from here and you put it over there, but now you got to delete that so that it is completely clears your
Mm-hmm.
computer or what have you.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow. Nobody, they never. This article is the first time I've ever heard how your digital footprint is increasing. Are we contributing to global warming and
Exactly.
just with these spam emails?
It says care about your cache. It's worth clearing your phone's cache every now and then. Okay, because stuff is just sitting there in the cache, I guess. Check
Right.
also how much space on your apps take up. So, you can do that on your settings. You should delete the heaviest apps and reinstall them again later if you need them. You will be surprised how much more space that gives you.
Right. And I got some apps in there that I am absolutely not using, and I need to go in there and take them off.
And we know what they are when we look at them because we're going, what was that? Why did I download
Little thing, let it jiggle, hit an X, and get it
it?
off. You can archive it too. Apple gives you a way to archive that so that it's not even showing back up. It doesn't come back up in front of your face unless you go and ask for it. So
Okay. I was just stunned at the impact on the environment.
yes, and you don't think that there is an impact because it's digital, but
But
it is.
it's using energy. Um, I like the idea of not always having to reply with a thank you. You know, we do that out of courtesy, but if we thought about the impact of trillions of people doing it trillions of times a day, you know what I mean? Well, billions of people doing it multiple times a day.
I still think we need the courtesy of saying thank you, thumbs up, something, and
Something to
out.
indicate we got it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
just to indicate that you got it. By what you're saying, I have done this. So I check on somebody. Hey, just see, how are you? Just checking in. Just want to know that you're okay. Yeah, I'm okay. My Thanksgiving was good. How was yours? Well, mine was good. And and you're back and forth with this conversation. Perhaps I can pick up the phone and talk to you.
And now it's not stored in my storage.
Right. And because those messages on Messenger, um, on text, on email, there are still floating around. If you put it out on the internet, it's still there. Don't even think
You know what?
that it's
I
gone.
just got a visual of those messages just hovering all over my room here, all over my office, like just in midair. Like, you know how you see sometimes in the movies and you see the little message? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting claustrophobic in here.
It's coming down. Okay. Because it's up in the cloud.
Hmm. Yes. So it says here, thank you for cleaning up the digital trash on World Cleanup Day.
And maybe that should have been announced like it was coming so that we could have been prepared for it.
It was a UK thing, so I think that's why we didn't hear about it as much. You know, but hey, now we know it's September 19th. I think the 19th of every month should be Digital Cleanup Day.
And spend 19 minutes.
Ooh, I like it.
Clean it up. The 19th of every month, you spend 19 minutes cleaning up your digital clutter.
And I'm sure that would take care of at least half of it. You know?
Right. So I pledged to spend some time today. I did a little bit of it, and I've still got a lot of them in there. They tell me I'm still close to my limit on my email. I was like, I need to go in there and get rid of some more. And this is how this conversation came about, because I was getting real close to the limit. I'm like, I need to clean this up.
Okay.
Oh, Nicole said,
Nicole says the 19th of every month and 19 minutes, I pledge to do that. Cool.
19 and 19. 19 and 19.
Awesome. That's Maureen. Okay, Maureen, you're into. Good morning, Jerry. I didn't see you in here.
Yeah, the 19th and 19 minutes on the 19th, I am doing some digital declutter. I need to mark that on the calendar.
Yes, see,
Putting that on my phone right
now. Okay.
Let's see. Today is that day, so I'm going to go to the 19th. See, if I don't write it down or do it right then,
it didn't happen.
It's not going to get done.
That's what they tell us in government. If it's not documented, it didn't happen. Okay.
Let's say I'm putting digital declutter.
So where is my calendar? Since
Okay, so I'm challenging you, pull out your phones or whatever and put it on there, declutter. Digital declutter at 1,900 hours. No, I'm going to do it earlier than that.
I have to do it as soon as I wake up, or I'll forget. There's no sense in me lying. And that's a Saturday too? Oh, yeah.
And I needed to repeat every month. And that's going to be Fran's personal thing. And then I need to, does this repeat every month? I need to set it repeat every month.
I'm thinking 5 a.m.
Okay, so I have my digital declutter set to remind me every month.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole said, hashtag marked on my calendar. Thank you, Nicole.
Cool.
I think that's good. And I'm going to start taking some of these things in that we talk about and put them over there on our Instagram and use our Instagram a little bit more for Biz Chicks. So get ready for that. And we're going to do a digital declutter.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So
it will definitely help you with your business.
I don't know. Is this the Boy Scouts or
my owner?
Over 3?
I think it's 3 or my owner.
Why can't my hands do that? I don't know. I pledge to declutter on the 19th for 19 minutes every month.
Extra. Cecilia says she needs extra
minute.
It's okay. Just give us the minimum, Cecilia, and we're good. Okay. So I pledge that once I'm reminded, I will do it. And I did set an alarm, but I have so many alarms sometimes I just don't pay them any attention. Is anybody else guilty of that? And maybe we should declutter our alarms.
Right. And see, you know me, Terry, I don't turn on alarms. Just because I don't like stuff ringing me and pinging me and telling me stuff.
So
but I like
the pledge.
You took the pledge. Okay. I marked it on my calendar too. So that is our conversation for today. Thank you for joining with us. Let's see how we do December 19th.
Declutter.
Declutter day.
19 minutes. Not even 20. Just give us 19. Drop and give us 19. And we'll see you on Declutter Day tomorrow.
And we got First Mondays is coming up in December, and we want to highlight some of our Biz Chicks. So if you wish to be a highlight, please reach out to us. I'm trying to think the best way to do it. We're over on the page, on our Instagram page, because I'm paying attention to it, on our Instagram account or our Facebook account. Or if you're on YouTube and you're watching this, send us direct message us, text us, but get us a message that you would like to be featured on First Monday, because we're just going to highlight some of our Biz Chicks.
And Cecilia says, sometimes I put an alarm on to make me do something. And then when the alarm goes off, I can't remember what it was I was supposed to do. I'm feeling you. We got to be a little more specific in our description.
So we're going to talk about that, how to use your digital assistant that we have programmed on these phones. We got Siri, we got Alexa, we got Cortana, we got people, we got Google. So we need to know how to tell them what to do. Maybe that'll be a conversation coming up soon.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, guys. Thank you, everybody.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll be talking we'll be talking digital marketing with our social media guru, Miss Terry Johnson, online everywhere. And she'll be talking about digital marketing?
And social media.
And social media. In addition to that, on Wednesday, we will be talking to Coach Karen all about your money and your business. Should be all up in your money business on Wednesday. And Thursday, we will be talking about happy, healthy habits with Robin Shimizu. I believe we're going to be having a, a Norwex party where people can actually order during the show. So, come prepared. Yeah, because she has some great products, especially if you are all about keeping your house sanitized. And so that takes us to what? Thursday? Friday? What are we talking?
Check in English.
Okay. Don't be scared. So join us this week, same time, same station. We'll be here just for you. Remember to go to the front of your own line, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.